Okay, hey Michael.
Hi.
What is up with the weather though?
See, I don't know. It said we're not black enough.
Yeah.
We need to be darker.
We need to experience the darkness
Yeah.
to reincarnate back into our lighter selves. It's like a
Yeah,
whole,
it's a cycle. It's
a whole cycle. Well, we are here because we shot Seconds 2 together. And for those of you who don't know what we're doing here and why we're talking to you, we are the cast of Seconds 2 that is on this channel. So go watch it right now because we're going to be talking about it. And spoiler alert! So you don't want to be spoiled, go watch it. And we're going to be talking about the challenges, the fun moments, and how it was different from Seconds 1 and what we're really trying to do with this whole Seconds series and stuff. And seconds. Maybe we'll get to a minute. So behind the cameras are Nino and Remick. They didn't join us today, guys. We see you. But they had helped us set up the sound and the lights and this really cool studio space here at Yenze Theatre. But for us, it's just acting talk. I want to know more about you. Who are you? Who is your manager? Who's your agent?
Well, let's see. My name is Michael Tamale. Who is my manager? I wonder. Could she be sitting across from me? Yes. Yes. You. This is my amazing manager, Yenze Chisaka, and the Yenze Theatre Conservatoire.
Yeah.
I am an actor, I am a singer, I am a dancer. I will say, no, I was going to say aspiring writer, but I've written something. There's something somewhere in a document, so I'm a writer.
Yeah.
Writer. And, and a couple of other things, but like for the purposes of this interview, that's it. I'm an only child.
Yeah. Cook, you make juice.
I make juice, I make cakes,
Take care of the
I
dogs.
eat, I walk dogs, I love dogs.
Yeah.
I love animals, I love cats.
What have you been in? Like, when did you start acting in Uganda? What are some of the works you've been in? I'm sure people would love to know.
What have I been in? Well, should I start from the top, from the very first thing?
The ones you want us to Google you on.
Okay.
Just the
See, a couple of them are not Googleable, but
okay.
Let's see. I last year I was in My Fair Lady. That was a musical, a theater musical.
Amazing.
With the amazing Yenze Chisaka.
Thank you. And that was produced by Timeless Arts.
Yeah. That was amazing people.
Yeah.
What
else? I know you were in Chadala.
I was in Chadala. The season 2 of Chadala. See, originally I'd been cast as I had one scene with 2 lines, and then one of the main actors from season 1 left, and I said, well,
I'm available.
I'm around. And I got a lead role in that. So that was a nice challenge, and that was my very first role on TV.
Oh my word.
My very first TV role. So just getting into that, it was intense.
Yeah.
It was intense, but also I appreciated everything about it because it was a nice space for me to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And before that, I was in The Merchant of Venice.
Dun, dun, dun.
Also by Timeless Arts.
Yeah.
With the guys,
yeah, I was
she was assistant. We've just been together.
It just shows how small the industry is. Though.
Tiny.
It's
okay.
Tiny, yeah.
Yes, those are the bigger things I've been in.
Yeah.
There's a few short films. I was in Seconds 2.
As a support lead. What is it when there are only 2 people in the film?
I don't know.
Lead
and support.
Leading support, I guess.
Lead and support extra.
But it's been so cool working with you because I would say you're one of the few in Kampala who are a triple threat. This guy, he can sing, he can act, he can, what's the third one?
Dance.
Ballet. He has some background in ballet. And so he gets choreo in 2 seconds, and then you're also able to write. So he makes it very easy to work with you because you understand what the director wants. I'm biased, clearly.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
And, with Yenze Theatre and Seconds, we want to use some of our alumni, and you're one of our alumni, and I'm proud to say you are the valedictorian for our Yenze musical theatre program. Valedictorian means he was top in class, like music theory. Okay, I'm going to stop, throwing balloons and confetti your way. But yes, so it's so nice to have you on Seconds One, and I want to ask you a few questions.
Before that,
what?
Who are you?
Who am I?
It's like, what have you been in? Yeah.
Can we add some sound effects? Aganza Chisaka. I love to say that I'm a dreamer, a visionary, and I love the creative arts. I love the performance arts. I'm an actress, award-winning supporting actress, and award-winning best actress as well for film. I did television once. I did it just once, and I learned that I don't want to do it again. But there are some writers who have approached me about their TV series, and I'm like, I might want to be in that. So I think it's a content issue. If the content is dope, I will be there. Okay. And I love theater. Theater is my background. Yeah. I love acting in it. I love directing theater because it's real, it's authentic, it's truthful, and if you make a mistake, there's no turning back. There's no editing. There's no fixing it in post. And so it really keeps you on your toes and engaged, as opposed to film where the setup will send you to sleep and it's like, oh, we're rolling. And then, it's always cut. And then the editing process is so long. Oh my word. Film, you even forget you were in that project. You forget what the contract said.
Oh, that hasn't aired.
But I love film as well, and I want to act in more feature films in Uganda. And I love supporting actors like you. I love giving actors a space to create and just be themselves. It makes me feel like I've lived a full day. So I'm going to keep doing that. So if you're interested in working with me, come to Yenze Theatre, where we give people a space to feel creative. Thanks for asking that.
I've worked under her. I have to say, Aganza is an amazing director. I'm going to pop those balloons. An amazing director, okay? She helps you feel seen. She gives you time to get into your characters, as much time as you need. She clearly has a clear vision about the process of the entire thing, which a director should have. And she's just an all-around amazing person.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, and she's also a triple threat, just in case you didn't know. Directed My Fair Lady. I was in that.
We're going to go for a break and then hug each other and we'll come back to you. What were some of the challenges in shooting Seconds 2? I remember I had challenges as a producer. We couldn't lock down location. I think up until that night, until 2 a.m. that night, we had a lockdown location. We had about 3 locations we were looking at. One said no, good, that was out of the way. And then another one he was like, oh, my boss, you see, maybe you can pay $150K, maybe you can pay this. And we're like, dude, we just need it for 2 hours. It's not the whole day. And we're not shooting a full feature film. Yeah. Chill. But as soon as people see cameras, they think it's a lot of money and you guys must be, and the way Nino and Remick walk up onto the scene,
all the equipment, all the bags,
right? It's money, dollars immediately. So finally we locked down Maylene Hotel, which is so great because that was the original location we wanted. But then we went there in the morning, and what happened?
So we got there in the morning,
Right.
and I think that somebody hadn't communicated.
Yeah.
And
It was locked,
it
to
was
be
locked.
precise.
Yes, so we just sat outside for a little while,
Yeah.
long while.
It was
Um,
call time was 8, so we
8.
were there by 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sat till
Like around 9,
9-ish,
10.
9, 10.
Yeah.
10.
Probably 10.
Yeah. And then
Had breakfast.
had breakfast.
And had to communicate to everybody who was there. Oh, so we talked, back and forth, back and forth. And in this time, you're thinking, we need to shoot. We're losing time. We're losing light because we wanted that morning light, but now it's starting to look like broad daylight. Yet it's supposed to be an evening scene. And so many explanations, including the alcohol, which we needed in the scene for you, because you are the bartender, and the bartender needs to have
something to sell, to pour.
Yeah. So what other challenges were there for you?
I mean, aside from the production stuff, because when that happens, it sort of gets into your psyche as a person. As an actor, I would say I had a challenge with the fact that it's a short film.
Yes.
So because normally you see a character and you can flesh them out, but there's meat,
there's a
meat,
Bible
there's
that you can work through. Yeah.
So this is 3 pages, and I'm like, now what do I do?
Yeah.
How do I begin research? I mean, I found a way,
Okay.
but I did. I began with, because it's a bartender and in the scene is pouring wine.
Yeah.
So first I had to go learn what that was about, because I know there's people that are very cult-like about how wine should be handled.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Oh my God. So I went to YouTube. There's a page I found. I think it was the Wine Academy.
What?
Or the Wine Training Academy, something like that.
What?
But it had Wine and Academy in it.
Uh-huh.
And it was talking about how you should pour wine. So first of all, the thingy, the brand, the logo should face your customer. You should make sure they see it, so they know what wine they're drinking, and then pour, and then make a cut. And it was there's a lot. And I was like,
the crazy thing is, you can do all that work as an actor, and then the director or the DOP is like, I don't need that. And you're just like, I researched the whole night.
And the DOP was like, no, we don't need to see the brand. I'm like, no, but you're supposed to show your customer.
Well, remember, we're not the rich filmmakers.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
you
wouldn't
did
say
such
there
a
was
good job.
any-
Even when he was training you, the actual bartender, when he was training you, you got it pretty quickly. So it's like,
Yeah, it was. I wanted an open mind. So I would.
Yes.
After watching the academy, I was
Yes.
like, okay, so you need to have an open mind about everything.
Yeah.
You can't just assume.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I had any major challenges aside from
You had a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh yeah. So my suspenders.
Yeah.
One of them had a hook.
Yeah.
One side of the suspenders had a hook, and the other didn't. I didn't see this when I was leaving home. Okay, I did not.
Always try on your costume before you
Try
leave
your
home.
costume.
If you're
If
dressing.
you're bringing costume,
Yeah.
try them. Check.
For sure.
So what I did was, there was no hook, but there was a hole.
Yeah.
So I passed my button through the hole, and then brought the hook this way. So
Yeah.
it sort of created like a V.
It was a nice V.
And it was different from
Yeah.
the usual suspender
Yeah.
thingy, and I liked it.
It worked.
Someone, I don't know, there's people who are maybe critical about that sort of thing. Somebody may have something to say, but you know what, they'll be fine.
They will be fine. It was our bartender for seconds
For
too.
seconds
That's
too.
how he wears.
That was his flair.
Yeah. That's his vibe.
Yes.
How long did it take for you to learn your lines?
Truth or lies?
I was like, I'd say you learned it that morning.
No.
Truth.
Okay, so it wasn't that morning. It was the night before. No, see, I'd read the script because you sent me the script 3 days before, right?
I sent that script like a week.
A week before. Oh my God, a week.
I think it was even more.
Well. Cough. No, I read
but it's fine. If you can learn your lines the night before, it's okay.
And there's cases where I need time, like theater.
Yeah.
Because you need time to.
Those
flesh it
are
out,
whole
but,
monologues.
Yeah, monologues. But for film, and if it's short, I like to go into it like spontaneous. I don't have like a plan for it. Yeah, I don't have like a plan. So I do like
so
the night
it
before.
allows the
or-
director to have you as a molding clay, whatever.
Yeah. But when I read it, of course, I automatically have an idea of what I want to do. But like I don't have too much of an idea, so I do it like close to shooting.
And
So
is
I
that
think
like in general, or it was just for this script?
Well, it depends. If it's a character who has like monologues and
Yeah.
stuff, then I will
do the work.
more. I'll do more preparation. But if it's like short, one-liners, two-liners,
Yeah.
I want it to be spontaneous, like in the moment. So I'll do that.
I feel you.
depending on
I'm the same way.
circumstance.
I didn't learn my lines. I just knew you were going to ask me a bunch of questions, and I was going to be like, oh, yeah? Really?
Okay.
And I was like, if he gets his, I got mine. Now,
mine.
if I was working with an actor who didn't know their lines, gosh, I'd be like,
cut.
it's
what's
going
the
to take a
script?
while. It's going to take a long while.
What challenges did you face?
For lines, no, I think I was more in like producer mode. So, yeah, for lines, I didn't have many lines. As long as you had yours, I was going to be good. But then my personal challenge was in delivering them in character, because it was more or less self-directed, and I know Nino was giving some directions, or he was giving like emphasize this, or you looked like that. I think at some point we'll see it when we watch, we looked like we were flirting with each other rather than it was like it being a work relationship. And even some of the comments were like, are you guys flirting?
Thank you.
We
Like,
tried.
We tried not to flirt, okay? It
We
was a
tried.
great faith effort.
We were not flirting, it's just that we're good friends.
We're good, exactly.
And so that's all in character study. Like, how do you say the line and look professional and let it come out clearly, articulately, and not sound like me again. So that was a challenge. And I think by the time we got to the close-ups, I was there, but in that opening wide, definitely wasn't there. Another challenge we had that you'll see or might not see when we watch it, go through it, is the microphone. So because of the top I was wearing, we couldn't put the microphone where the camera sees. And so there was a lot of like intercutting. But we'll watch it and we'll see how we navigated. And I know some of you were like, you should have cut to the other thing. But we were trying to hide microphones, my friend. That's why we cut to Michael on some shorts, because we were trying to hide the microphone on mine. Yeah.
The tricks of the trade.
All right. What does seconds 2 mean to you? Like this story, what does it mean to you?
What does seconds 2 mean to me?
Yeah.
I guess it's a story of hope. To a fault, but hope still.
Explain that.
I see, this is in how she's sitting there waiting for this man, for this person to come, and she's waiting for like an hour and a half. It's an hour.
It's an hour.
I know it's 5 minutes, but it's an hour, and she's waiting for like an hour and a half, and she's still holding out to hope that this person is going to come. There's just something about that because there's people after 5 minutes, they're like, well, I tried.
Yeah.
But she's sitting there for an hour, and it's like, you have so much hope, and you're willing to open
I
yourself
like
up to people like that. It's a sort of, it's letting yourself be vulnerable, and it's letting yourself be hopeful. It's letting yourself be positive, and until the end, when she decides to leave, it's like, while it's like bittersweet almost. You know?
I like that.
Yeah, and I feel like the bartender is, who does he represents, I don't know, us, the audience, just looking in at this.
Your
person.
friends who tell you, chick,
friends,
leave that guy.
Leave. What, 10 minutes? Why are you there for 10 minutes? Go.
Wouldn't you say he was nosy though?
Nosy-ish? He was nosy. I mean, it's like, there's a comment he makes. Oh God, what's the line? The line about...
What kind of guy?
Yes, what kind of guy makes a woman wait for an hour? Like, dude, just give the person more wine.
I know a few.
Make the sale.
They're not in this room.
They're not in this room? Okay, good.
Well, okay.
No. No. No.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, she says that, and it's sort of like it's nosy, but from like a pity point of view. He empathizes.
Yeah.
That's the word. With
Empathetic,
her.
yeah.
He's empathetic towards her, and I guess he's seen this happen to different people, and he's seen different
Yeah.
reactions to this same scenario. So I guess he doesn't know what to expect, and maybe he feels for her, and the fact that she's waiting for all this time, he's feeling for her more and more. Like the more she waits.
Yeah.
So I guess it's nosy, yes, but in a good way.
I think
means
it's
well.
I think it's nosy in the good way, and the story could have gone several directions from that point on. You know, you have another customer come and ask her the same question, like, "Hey, are you alone?" They could think she's an escort, but I think the bartender has seen this so many times.
Yeah.
And talking about the bartender, we are doing a musical theater show soon, and we might have a replay of this very scene. So come, right?
Yeah.
So it's called She Loves Me. It's premiering at the National Theatre on July 19th. You will see this scene in theatre, the bartender especially, who is nosy, and more nosier than
More
her.
nosy,
Yeah.
yes. And not as positive.
Not as positive. He tells you the truth.
Do not miss it. July 19th.
July 19th, and if you book through Yenze Theatre, you might get a discount. But so follow Yenze Theatre for some discounted tickets.
Can book through me.
Oh.
Jokes, psych.
So Seconds 2 for me, I know most people are like, oh, it's a continuation from Seconds 1, and that was not the intention. Seconds 1 was supposed to exist on its own, and Seconds 2 is supposed to exist on its own. But I do see how we can create a connection about like, oh, this lady keeps on waiting. And just like in Seconds 1, I'm talking about the in-betweens of time, and that's why we call it seconds. And how sometimes in most scenes, in most storytelling in films, we will jump to the conversation with the bartender, or we'll jump to she fights with the guy on the phone, like, how dare you not be here? I'm waiting. You're such a this. I knew you wouldn't come. But what if we allowed characters to actually sit in those in-between moments? And how does an actor act that? I am very critical with myself, so I'm like, I'm not sure if I executed the pain of waiting and having someone tell you, you know, you did. Thank you so much. And then on the flip side is, it was almost like a subtle PSA to ladies or even gentlemen out there that, man, you don't need to wait for forever. You can go live your life. In Seconds 1, she waits, she sleeps, she doesn't leave. In Seconds 2, she leaves. I wonder what Seconds 3 is gonna be.
Sure, people have been asking.
I wonder what kind of seconds we will be waiting in, or what the second is going to be like. So that's what it was for me. And we'll go through the comments, see what people say. But in a nutshell, yeah. So I think now let's watch it, and we'll this is the spoiler time. Well, we've already spoiled it quite a bit, but yeah, let's watch it with you and see what we like and don't like. Don't you just love the poster?
I love the poster. It's really cool. I don't know what other word to use. Cool is what
If you need graphic design work, Gandhi, Nino, Jack Jr. This one is in real-time surprise. So Nino Jack Jr. is an amazing graphic designer working with the Gandhi Studios. If you need any graphic design work, photography for your wedding, birthday party, movie, soon to come.
Nino Jack Jr.
Nino Jack Jr. All right. Seconds 1. Oh, it's Seconds 2. So I remember really fighting for like a slow zoom in. And we did that slow zoom in several times, like walk. Anyway, let's just keep going. Okay. Then we sat, and I remember that Nino really wanted to get these lights. He was just like, oh my gosh.
I mean, those lights were
The
really
lights,
cool.
they were gorgeous.
They looked
I don't think
amazing.
we even had any extra lighting. We just
No?
really used these ones. It was beautiful. There's my slow zoom in shot again. These nails, huh? They wanted to fall off. They wanted to fall off. I was like, I don't like having nails. They need to be short. Are you like me and you don't like watching yourself?
Yep.
Okay.
Monologue. I cringe when I'm watching monologues. It's like, no.
It's same. Same.
And I saw this with friends. Can I get you tonight?
Ooh. I couldn't wait. Thank you.
No problem.
What? Should I pause? Yes. Okay.
So, the challenge was what to do after this.
After that, it's like wash dishes. No, too loud. Clean forks. No,
Wash
too
hands,
loud.
too loud. Where can I go? Serve drinks, I can't. It's
Too loud.
too loud. So,
Look for something random.
look for
and
something
it's really
random.
not- yeah.
I reached for this the silence. I was like, okay, nothing. Okay, what's down here? I began by washing hands, and then I moved to like the menu, and then I goes, what does the bartender do? Okay, there's a tap, there's glasses, there's tissue. Okay,
There's tissue.
okay.
Clean glasses with tissue. Get into it with all
Get
your
into
heart.
it with all your heart. Yes.
Okay, if you guys notice, I'm wearing the jacket and the microphone is there. If you look, the microphone is there. Then we
I'm not seeing that.
It's there. Yep, and then you come back and it's no
It's not
longer
there.
there. That's some of the challenges. You clean that
This
glass.
The glass was spotless. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at him.
I remember
So-
your sign, Edward. We just asked the bartender for his tag.
his
He was so
tag.
kind. Thank you, Edward.
Thank you, Edward.
Is he coming? He's
Are you
not.
sure I can get you anything else? Red wine, perhaps, to calm the nerves?
So, okay, pause. People thought with that line, because that was the trailer line, that you were like going to spike the drink or something. They're like, what's going to happen? Red wine. The way you said it was so good, by the way.
Thank
People
you.
were like, something's going to go down.
People just love the drama.
People want
It's-
drama. People are like, she's now going to kill him. I'm like, guys, relax.
Sure, why not? Something bold and dry.
Can you guess where my microphone is
Coming right up.
now that it's been removed?
Oh, I think I see. I think I see
Can you
it.
see it?
Do I on the bag?
It's on the bag.
It's
It's definitely. If you guys
saw like
say saw it on the bag, props to you.
Perhaps.
Comment actually below if you saw it in the bag. Meanwhile, let's talk wine. That bottle got done. Now, if you watch Seconds 1 commentary, we talk about the wine bottle in Seconds 2. This is Seconds 2. We had actual wine, unlike Seconds 1 where we used curry powder.
Oh.
Yeah, we used curry powder and water. So this is actual red wine. And because this is film, we had to keep the wine at the same level in
Same
the
level.
glass, and I had to keep sipping. Hence, we were taking wine.
Wine.
But we remain sober, guys. Always remain sober.
Always. Yeah. Some sushi, perhaps.
No, no, thank you.
Did you do research on sushi?
I did research on wine and sushi.
Okay,
So I was like,
wine
do people
and
drink wine with sushi?
You can drink wine with sushi.
Yeah, no, I found out. I found that
Yeah.
out after because I was like, what's that about? There's a word in there that refused to come out.
Okay, is it coming? Is it here?
No, it's before.
It's before? Let's pause. What's the word?
Conventional.
What's the whole sentence?
That I think it was that smart. Red wine and sushi might not be the most conventional pairing.
You
I
fail.
searched for that word. I was like, convenient. No, it's not convenient.
Yeah,
Is
you
it
kept saying
kept saying convenient. I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Conventional.
Conventional.
This is why actors need to read, because the script writers will throw you with words and you're like,
And see, I know the word, but it just said no in that moment.
oh man, I know that.
Here's the trick. If you're having richer, more flavorful rolls, like with soy sauce or wasabi, a red wine with good acidity can hold its own.
So I love the coloring here. And we went back and forth with Remick and Nino in the coloring because Nino likes cold and Remick likes
Like
warm.
warm. Okay, so Remick wine.
Remick won because I sided with
Like a
him.
woman who has good taste in wine. Yeah, because I noticed Seconds one was really
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah,
It was,
cold.
yeah.
This is all in Nino vibe.
I beg your pardon?
Nosy.
Nosy guy.
What kind of man makes a woman wait for more than an hour? Stare down. Oh, what's about to happen?
See this reaction? So people are confused about this reaction. They're like, why is she listening? But for me, it was, you know what? I don't like your comment, but I hear what you're saying. I should just go because now I'm looking like an escort.
I'm looking like, oh, that was nice. It was sort of like, was it sympathy? I don't know if it was sympathy, and then the way it was accepted.
Yeah.
When you said thank you, that was really, it was a sweet moment.
Okay, you see this? You see this zoom in as she leaves the scene?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have a wide.
Oh.
We didn't have a wide, if you remember. We forgot to take a wide leaving.
No.
What? So I was like, where's my wide? Like, it's not there. Like, can we pull out? It was not looking right. So we zoomed in instead.
And I mean, the zoom in works. It delivers.
For me, it works. There are some people who think
Who
that
prefer
it,
the wide. I mean, I see where they're coming from, but it works. That's
Let's
oh.
get into the comments and see what's down here. What are people saying? So here we are. The set and lighting, the cast, the script, kisses, well done. Thank you,
Gloria.
Gloria. Kenneth can't wait for more.
I wouldn't let that lady wait. Ooh, okay. Nice work, people. I wouldn't let that lady wait. Come through. Come through, looks.
I like how most people are like, we want more. And like, yeah, sponsor us.
Right. Well, I'm in love. Ooh.
Be in love, Mama. King
is the
Thing 228.
Wonderful thing.
I love people who watch the shorts 1 or 2 or 3 times, which means they're looking at different things every single time. Because you'll notice something different every single time you watch it. So thank you so much, Mabel, for watching this 3 times.
Nasuga.
Yeah.
Amazing actress.
You guys behind the cameras, they're loving your lighting. They're loving the camera work.
There's a fellow photographer.
Yeah. The picture is so crisp, and this is why I really love working with these guys behind the camera, because the photo work is gonna be,
it's going to work.
yeah. I think for actors, our selling point is our faces and the skill. So you want a camera that actually makes you look good.
Yeah. That captures
you,
all of
you need to be seen. So thank you, Remick and Nino, for crisp camera work.
You know what showed up?
Nino
3 ASAP.
Yeah, we need to do a part 3. Where have these filmmakers been? You know what? Facts.
Yeah.
Actual facts.
Well, they're here now. So
We're here now.
that was actually a really long comment.
By Cyrus.
Yeah, Cyrus was just going off. He was like, the lighting and editing.
Cyrus
guys.
sent us a paragraph.
Number 3.
Number
great
C. Number D.
Number E is the waiter seizing the opportunity that a Ganza's man is taking long to come through. You know what? Maybe that's an arc. That's a potential arc. So maybe the suspense is killing him. Same.
Same. It's also killing us.
It's
Same.
also killing us.
Thank you guys so much for the comments and watching and like sharing the poster every time we come out. Our next short film is going to be called Omoendo. Yeah, drum roll. And it's featuring 2 amazing actresses, Laura Kahunde and Alina Camila. Amazing women. And guess what language it's in?
What language is it in?
I shall wait to show you.
Okay.
But the hint is in the poster.
Ooh.
Yeah. So follow Yenze. Wink, wink, wink. Follow Yenze Theatre Conservatoire. Subscribe to our channel. Follow Michael Tamele on
Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Everywhere. LinkedIn.
a little birdie told me you're coming to Nairobi.
I am going to Nairobi. Can't say anything.
Can't say
Can I
anything
say anything else?
No, I don't
No,
think
I
I can say
I
anything.
shouldn't. I mustn't.
I really shouldn't, but
cannot. No.
yeah, so on all social media, follow Aganze Chisaka. On all social media, follow
Yenze.
Nino Jack Jr. On all social media, follow Remick Rag. On all social media, follow Gandhi Studios.
Gandhi Studios.
On all social media.
Gandhi.
And last but not least, Yenze Theatre Conservatoire. That's bringing you Omoendo short film that will be shown at film festivals close to you. And our theatre production, which is She Loves Me. It's a musical theatre piece you do not want to miss.
Should I sing the line?
What line? What sing?
She loves me.
Okay.
She loves me. Woo. I'll stop there.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're about to get me into it.
Everything
All right.
else.
Thank you
you'll
so much,
hear on
Michael.
stage. Thank you for
Yeah.
having me. Thank you for watching. It's just a lot of things. Okay. Thanks.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.